Okay, so the final item that you do to your portfolio is with the career tech page. Okay, you do need to hover over career tech and make sure you're choosing level one because level one is junior year. Okay, so hover over career tech level one. It's up to you if you want to change the background or not. You don't have to. You can keep it this gray color, but if you want to change it to something, feel free. So what you're going to do for this one is very similar to academic, except for I'm not making you title it because there's probably not a title to what you're doing. There are so many ways you can do this. The point is to show two things that showcase you have some sort of knowledge or skill in your lab, whether that's a picture of you doing something. For instance, I had a young man put a picture of him from working in Humane Society, and he explained in vet tech how they go to the Humane Society often as part of their lab. As someone that's in Cyber Patriots, was able to take a picture of something related to Cyber Patriots and put it in there and explain. I had people take pictures of mannequin heads, bulletin boards, whatever the case is. I've also had projects that they had to do in class. So I've had paper projects where people have literally taken a picture of a really great test they've taken or something. I've had a bunch of IT kiddos do their Microsoft certifications and just scan them in or take a nice photo of them and upload it. I've had some people get CPR. I have a young man in my afternoon class who's got his OSHA certification. So he took a picture of his card. I found a fake card. You can take a picture of your real card. I did CPR. A lot of people did CPR in lab. I have tons of medical students. You can do, say you're in a software program and you do some sort of coding or something on the computer that you can take a screenshot of on your computer and then explain. This is the end goal. You show me within this semester two pieces of evidence that you now have some skill or knowledge within your lab, and you explain it to me because I don't have any knowledge in your skill or lab. So you could even preface it and started it during my junior year. I took, cosmetology at Springfield Clark CTC. One of the skills or one of the things that we completed or one of the things that we did or learned or tested over or whatever was blah, blah, blah. What is that? Explain it to me. Okay. Don't overthink this, but take something that maybe prior knowledge you did not have before you came into CTC, or you expanded upon some bit of knowledge. Or, I did also have people who have won awards for various things, like some culinary kids went to an FCCLA competition and won an award for something they created. Use that, okay? There's so many things. You can absolutely not tell me you have nothing to show me. You've done something in your lab. Figure it out. If you're really lost, talk to your career tech teachers, or I will call them and say, so and so says they've done absolutely nothing this semester and they're not happy when they get that call. So figure it out so that way I don't have to seek out your lab teacher and say, can you tell them what they've done for an entire semester because they're clearly unaware. And figure it out. You can also set up some things. So, for instance, if you've learned how to color hair or something, or like I just told Briley, learn the before during reading activity, have someone put you in lab and pretend and have someone take a picture. Okay, she could sit in lab with a book going through this children's book like she's doing it, and then just explain the skill to me. Okay, you can sit with someone's hair, do something, or a mannequin head, manipulate it to make it work. Okay, I'm not going to know if you were really in the moment doing that item, but I'm going to know if you know what you're talking about in your paragraph. Okay, the picture or the item or the paper is just to support what you're talking about. So I have a visual of someone who's not in your lab. Does that make sense? So 2 items and then 2 paragraphs, no title needed. I mean, you can set it up however you want.